Hi, my name is Shaylee Bodily, and today I am representing the Idaho Falls Police Department. I'm going to be doing a crisis briefing for the class on the wrongful conviction of Christopher Tapp and the advances in DNA that led to the correct conviction of Angie Dodge's correct murderer. The wrongful conviction of Christopher Tapp happened in 1998, 2 years after Angie Dodge's murder. And the second and correct conviction of Brian Dripps, Andrew's true murderer, happened in May of 2019, more than 20 years after the crime. During the trial of Christopher Tapp, the Idaho Falls Police Department lied and manipulated the public into thinking that they had Angie's killer in order to protect the image of one of their own detectives. Through this speech, I'm going to do what the Idaho Falls Police Department should have done a long time ago: present the correct information and give Christopher Tapp an apology. 21 years ago, Christopher Tapp was wrongfully convicted for the rape and murder of Angie Dodge by the Idaho Falls Police Department. Years after his conviction, Angie's mother wanted to forgive Mr. Tapp, and through this forgiveness, she cultivated a relationship with him. After getting to know Mr. Tapp, Carol Dodge started to fight for his freedom. Hello, my name is Shaylee Bodily, and I am here today to talk on behalf of the Idaho Falls Police Department. Even with DNA evidence proving that Mr. Tapp was not the main suspect in the case of Angie Dodge, the Idaho Falls Police Department made sure this man was sent to prison. With little to no information of the lack of Mr. Tapp's DNA at the crime scene, citizens of Southeast Idaho rejoiced in the conviction, and Angie's mother, Carol, was able to rest knowing that her daughter's murderer was put away forever. This is until Carol herself realized that Christopher Tapp was not the man who committed these heinous crimes to her daughter. During that time, the Idaho Falls Police Department blatantly lied, withheld vital information, and ruined a man's life forever. All of this to protect one detective's image and campaign for the mayor of Idaho Falls. Today, the 1st of June, with new leadership from the Idaho Falls Police Department, I give Mr. Christopher Tapp the apology he deserves. In 2017, Christopher Tapp and the Idaho Falls Police Department reached a plea deal. According to the Post-Register, Mr. Tapp's sentence was reduced to time served, the rape charges were vacated, and he wasn't ordered to serve any probation. He was released from prison 10 years before he would have been eligible for his first parole hearing. His murder conviction stayed on his record. Last month, due to advances in DNA, Brian Lee Dripps Sr. was charged with the rape and first-degree murder in connection with Angie Dodge. These DNA evidences are being gapped by consumer genetic companies like 23andMe and Ancestry.com. From DNA Ancestry database, East Idaho News says the Idaho Falls Police Department was able to find Dripps through a distant cousin and narrow down their search. After multiple stakeouts, detectives were able to recover a cigarette butt of Mr. Dripps and conclude their DNA evidence. Many Idahoans have suggested that the Idaho Falls Police Department does not owe Christopher Tapp an apology on his wrongful conviction 20 years ago. Many believe his plea agreement in 2017 satisfies this. Others believe that in 1998, there wasn't as much information and knowledge on DNA when they were convicting Christopher Tapp, so they shouldn't be held accountable for that. Although this is true, the Idaho Falls Police Department did know when they were convicting Christopher Tapp for the murder of Angie Dodge that his DNA did not match what was left at the crime scene. As of now, Dripps has been booked into jail and is awaiting trial. Christopher Tapp has expressed his happiness to the Dodge family. Although we failed you 20 years ago, we'd like to formally apologize. If it wasn't for the faithfulness of Carol and the people in your life, I don't know if our organization would have given your conviction a second look. If all of your charges will be dropped, we will compensate you, and your name will finally be clear of this prosecution. As of now, Mr. Tapp, you are finally free. Thank you.